And she straight hit me with this motherfucker. Broke my shit. I gotta get surgery.
People just don't get hit by cars for no reason. I'm gonna say that.
I appreciate it, but no, I'll send that $5 to you.
This your new woman?
Yeah, okay.
What's your name?
Okay.
Wait, remember you was on my YouTube? Let me show everybody. Gotta say hi.
Oh shit, you already put me back on that shit.
Say hi.
You know, I ain't know what's going on.
Did you ever talk to your son? That's Sheed, everybody.
Nah, I ain't get a chance to
never talk to him?
Nope, he never called me. I reached out, but you know.
You gotta come back on. I'm gonna bring you all back on together.
I'll definitely do that.
Okay. You looking good.
Y'all take it easy, world.
He got his arm broke.
Yeah, I'm going through it right now.
He said he got hit by a car by somebody.
Yeah, his girlfriend for cheating.
Oh, his girlfriend for cheating.
It wasn't for cheating.
I thought he was
cheating. She thought I was.
Oh,
wrong.
She thought I was cheating.
But he still got a broken arm.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Thought I was cheating, hit me with the car. I didn't have on my glasses, so I was a little too close to the car when she was bringing me my glasses, and then the motherfucker hit me.
Attempted murder?
No.
Nah.
Love and toxic relationship. We make up the breakup. Break up the makeup.
When is you gonna have enough shit?
Hey, listen, man, ain't nobody perfect out here in this world. We all got shit.
You know, I take
you know what I'm saying? And
okay,
you know,
okay.
Very good woman.
She's a good woman. I mean,
okay, you seem happier.
Yeah, I'm definitely much happier.
Fat. All he do is eat.
He seemed very happy.
Yeah, I'm definitely content.
Because I used to be seeing you like, oh my God.
That around the corner.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? And since I ain't been down there, the last time you seen me, you see what I was going through when I so-called did what I did.
Happy out the way. We have our own place, nice place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I told you I was up Germantown.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to move from up there too, but
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck out the city.
Been, taking it easy. Just got this car, but you know, somebody as soon as we got it, somebody hit us from the back, fucked the bumper up.
You got full coverage?
No, that's the thing.
Better get it.
Yeah. I'm gonna get something else though. I ain't sweating it. I'm gonna get something else. I'm
Small
thinking about
get the full coverage. That shit come in handy.
I'm thinking about a 25.
Can't say what I want to say.
25 Volvo SUV.
You can get that if you get full coverage. You know, accidents happen. Things disappear.
But that's what I'm planning on getting. That's what I'm planning on getting for myself. Oh yeah, because I've been talking about you around her for a minute.
Okay.
She finally get, like you said.
Yeah, I'm not one of the hoes.
No, this is my home.
It's the homie. I'm the homie.
No, I remember Shaw was asking about it, remember?
Yeah.
What?
Listen, what? Can we do this off the record?
No. They can't see her.
All right, put it like this.
He was like, what you fucking that girl?
No. At one point, she thought me and you was fucking.
Oh.
But little did she know I was at her house. You feel me? I was at her house when she thought I was with you. I said, no, that's my homegirl. It ain't like that. We friends, but I was at her house when it happened. So that's how she keeps hearing the name Nita.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you put me onto that situation, I said my homegirl Nita put me on to something, and then somebody else came and tried to act like they was entitled. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I can't talk too much more, but
right.
It's all love, baby girl. I'll talk to you soon.
The nexus, the nucleus, the plug, whatever you want to call it. Fuck with me, you know I got it.
Like, you Spanish?
No.
You look it.
Everybody say that. Both my parents are black.
I'm surprised you know Spanish.
I got, and people be speaking Spanish to me all the time.
Me too.
I'm
come to find out on some real shit. I'll talk to you about that later on, but if you got me on the joint, I don't really want to put this shit out there. You know what I mean?
No, but she looks Spanish.
I'm red-blooded Indian and black.
I'm all Puerto Rican. They be thinking I'm black.
Okay.
I get black, I get Japanese, I get all types of shit.
Damn. All right, well, hit me up.
I'm gonna hit you up and talk to you about the situation, but I can't do that right now.
All right, and we gotta get you and Maul back on the pod.
Yes.
You're welcome. All right. Y'all remember she? I ain't seen she basically since then. He got a new woman. She said she hit him with the car. Lord have mercy. What's going on? You know how to pick him, baby. She gonna kill that boy. So we have let's see. We got versus people are split. Well, first, I'm going to wash my hair. So I'm tired of this bun. Yesterday it was 80 degrees. Today it's like 50. So I can't do my natural shit because it be wet and all of that. So I'm gonna just press it out. So I'm gonna be washing my hair. So we're gonna pick something to watch. Now the pod, Joe Budden pod, been good. Past couple of, let's see, what's today? A new pod just came out. They was talking about verses. Now the people in the comments are saying Tyrese won because Tank was up there cheating and bullshitting and talking shit and bringing other people out and one singing and doing all of that, all of that kind of stuff. So, but on the pod, they saying the Tank won, and they are breaking it down. What I come in here for? Hey, Shelves. I didn't even say what's up to the peoples. It's just Shelves in here. I guess I gotta put in the chat. Do I want to eat? I made some Cheddar Bay biscuits. Tank won. What makes you think Tank won? I think Tank was cheating. I don't want a biscuit. Do I want a biscuit? A Cheddar Bay biscuit just to hold me over until. This is why I can't lose no weight. But I ain't eat nothing today. But a breakfast sandwich. Come be upstairs for a while. I had 2 little oranges, 2 little just have a biscuit, bitch. Tank won. I think if we are judging, I don't know. A lot of people in the comments, I don't know if they have loyalty to Tyrese or whatever have you. They won't feel in Tank. Look at any comment section. But we could listen to the pod. Hey, Monique King, Tank cheated, but he would have won if he sang. Yeah, the singing on Tank, even the people singing for Tank was terrible to me. But I don't know who won because I'm not really a fan like that. On the pod, they were saying Tyrese didn't sing the songs that he should have sang. They said something about them niggas coming at each other like that. I'll play it for y'all. We're gonna take a vote, which y'all want to watch. Guys, I kind of don't give a shit about Beverly Hills. Hey, Shar. But if y'all want to watch that, and Ladies of London, I thought it was going to be good when I saw episode 2. Hold on. But I'm kind of like, not must-see TV. The Beverly Hills girls, they was arguing last night. I do want to see that. If y'all want to watch, we got to get into Imperfect Women, according to Gabor. What else? We got our Sunday lineup. That's DTF St. Louis, Married to Medicine, whatever else we watch on Sunday. We could save Ladies of London for Sunday. Tank has true showmanship. Tyrese did a good job. Well, we can listen to what they saying on the pod. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to, and I want to talk about the fucking government too. They said Israel attacked Russia with some Russian ship. So that's a big freaking deal. I want to talk about the TSA thing. So maybe I'll play a little bit of that while the room fills up a little bit before we scoot on over to, because I'm going to just wash my hair and stuff. I guess we'll listen to the pod because I don't want to put on the Imperfect Women because I want to actually watch that. So let me get. All right. Give me 1 second. Baby, I deserve for you to go. Find somebody else. So, what we doing first? You shorted me $5. Um, this up. Yeah. B dot and ish, right? Oh yeah, that was the day. I don't know. Is that real? I don't like that. B dot, get out that boy seat. That is disrespectful. Why is you in ish seat? Like, I don't think his opinion is that valuable. I just like that Mona and Flip are back on the same pod. I'm loving the energy. I really liked last week's show. It was funny. It was just like a good vibe in the room. Mark, everybody was there. Mark, Flip, Mona, everybody. It wasn't no tension between Mona and Flip. Mona wasn't doing the most. I want to show you my secret. This is a good secret to why my plants look so good. I should bottle this shit up and sell it myself. I ain't gonna show y'all. I can't show y'all everything, but this will work right here. Watch how my plants be looking in a couple weeks. Thanks, Anita, for your order. Happy gardening. Thank you. I love this. I found this stuff back when I was growing weed. And this stuff is incredible for your plants. I think I'm gonna sell it myself because you can't really get it like that. You gotta know where to get it from. And don't nobody know nothing about these nano nutrients and the bio. Let's see. It is. Let's see. Nano ionic technology. Mineral marine. They be using this shit in the rice field. They got government contracts now. And at first they wasn't gonna sell it to us, and then they changed their mind. So this stuff is really good. We'll talk about that when I'm in my Susie homemaker bag. Great. This came, let's see, 4 millimeters per gallon. Indoor plants. 4 to 10 milliliters. All right, we'll do this later. All right, so put that up. All right, so listen to. All right, no, so we're gonna wait a couple minutes before we get into the pod. So we'll come back to verses. I'm gonna talk about the bullshit with the government. Let me close my door. I don't know why I heated this biscuit up. I don't want this. It is good though. I used my buttermilk. All right, where's the laptop? Anybody watch Imperfect Women yet? This hair is a mess, child. I don't did my hair in like two weeks. Like really did it. I'm gonna just do a hot oil treatment and a vinegar rinse. Cause I've been using all them products. I say I hate all this stuff. I've been using what I've been using. Camilla Rose. I don't know if you can see. I mean, it's still looking good though, but it's wet. I'll be using this honey hydrate, and I've been using. I use this. This got like, I think this has glycerin in it because you can't mix this with anything, or it's like a wax in here. So it's a lot of buildup. So I got to do that vinegar rinse. That's kind of it. All right. Let's sign into the computer. I hope I make it. In the shower. Wash my hair. So y'all heard about the TSA getting paid, right? So I sit at my desk. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to hold this phone. Baby, I deserve. I can't wait for it to really get warm because I want to wear my hair like something like this, but like dry, but like a full thing. I used to use leave-in conditioner, and I would do water, and it would still be thick. I love my Win. That's what I left as a base instead of using the mixed chicks leave-in stuff. Win, I swear by. I know somebody got up here and said, "Don't use them. They're getting sued," but don't listen to them. Win is all that. I'm just talking about the cleansing conditioner, the original one, and the winterberry. Can't listen to everybody. Everybody just be talking. Catch. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Wash these dry ass biscuits down. I feel like I'm gaining my weight back as I drink this ginger ale and eat this cheddar bay biscuit. Did they agree that Trey Songz didn't need to be out there? We're gonna listen to that in about 15 minutes. I don't think I got to that part. Let me actually see what they talked about on here. It's a dry. And it's early. What's going on tomorrow? They only do shit early when they got something to do the next day. All right. VERZUS New music with Fetty Wap, Blocks, Jazzy. The conversation about disciplining kids. J. Cole sits down with Cameron. Mark shares his thoughts following Usher's comments about Puff. The internet reacts to Bob Barker explosive episode of TV, The Dirty Rotten Scandals. Candy Barrett's divorce. Senate approves funding for TSA. Aisha Curry's apology to Steph. Spoiler alert, Paradise Season 2 finale around the corner and much more. And that's a 3-hour pod. But last week was a good pod. I want to listen to that. I think last week, let's see, so that would be 7 days ago. I think it's Not My Brand of Vodka. So last week begins with the Jay-Z performing I don't think this one was it. Back-to-back nights at Yankee Stadium to celebrate anniversary. Versus Afro Man prevails. And Ray J responds to Mace. This might be it. No, because it was a Patreon episode, I think. Let me see. The Last Rock Star, the baby. March 18th, that was when. So I gotta figure out which one this was. No, because Flip is there. The Oscars. I don't think this one. I'll figure it out. Oh, they talked about DTF St. Louis. All right, so we'll figure that out. All right, so let me play something for y'all right quick. Clip. Are y'all excited about the Rhode Island hoes? It looks like they're going to replace Jersey with them. But I heard Margaret Joseph wasn't coming back. Thank God. Because I feel like she made Jersey impossible to watch. Google Chrome is accessing your screen. Google Chrome has accessed your screen and audio system 3,000 times in the past 90 days. Goddamn. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Google. All right. Know what? Oh, are you excited for Rhode Island? Neither am I. I'm not excited for any of them. And I know people keep talking about they gave Pinky Cole her house back, but the fact that they even thought they had the right to take it, girl, I don't. I hope they eat you up. Don't be coming on here acting all like you that girl and you in financial trouble. What am I showing y'all? Okay, so no, that's not it. Okay, let's start here.
Breaking news: Israel just bought.
This guy right here, Shots by Mata. He's a good. You know that like 2 people own all the media now in the country, like CBS and Wall Street Journal and all the media, legacy media and print media, like 2 to 3 people own that shit, and they're not telling us anything. Do y'all know that it was just said that the number of troops that died is now classified because they are lying to us. Okay, know that. Hold on one second. Oh. Hello. On my YouTube, yes. I'll think about it. He's like, I'm fucking with you. All right, I got you. You ain't cool with that because you want to start acting like a nut. Just stop. Yeah, acting like a nut. Boy, bye. Hold on. Rodney, stop playing with me all the time, okay? If I put you on your own podcast and get your ass whooped. Goodbye. I don't know what I was just saying, but yeah, they're playing in our literally playing in our faces.
Bombed Russia, and they've blown up a Russian supply line to Iran. And this supply line carries Russian oil, Russian weapons, etc. And Israel just blew them up. And Russia is preparing to go to war over this. Well, today, Israel has carried out their first attack onto the Caspian Sea. And according to reports, Israel, quote, targeted a supply corridor used by Russia to transport drones, ammunition, and other military equipment to Iran. Now, it is worth knowing that Russia is one of the biggest military equipment suppliers to Iran, and vice versa. Iran supplies Russia with their famous Shahed drones, and in return, Russia gives Iran helicopters and missiles and things like that. Well, Russia and Iran both border the Caspian Sea, and rather than sending this equipment by land, they send it through the sea, through a 600-mile-long corridor. Russia also has pipelines as part of this supply corridor, and so Israel might have bombed them too. Currently, we don't actually know whether Israel bombed ships which were transporting equipment, or whether they bombed these pipelines. The reports are quite vague. All we know is that Israel bombed one of them, or maybe both of them. However, because of how big a deal this is, because Israel has bombed Russian equipment, it suggests that the war might go on for longer. Specifically, in just the last day, Polymarket has predicted that the chance the war with Iran will end by the end of this month has dropped from 18% yesterday to 13% today. And that's because Russia has now been attacked in this war, making it far more likely that Russia will supply more and more equipment and intelligence to Iran to help them fight against Israel, meaning the war will go on for longer. Now, Russia has not officially issued a statement on this yet, even though their own equipment and transport corridor has been blown up. And so it's likely they will, and they'll probably officially just call for peace, as they normally do. But behind the scenes, they're going to be quite mad. A lot happens behind the scenes that we don't hear about. And so leave me a follow, because once we find out more, I'm going to keep you up to date on all of the global news, especially if Russia continues to help Iran.
Just in case you missed it.
Breaking news, Israel just bombed Russia, and they've blown up a Russian supply line.
So that just happened 4 hours ago. That's kind of major. And then, so this is what, child, look at this real quick. Allegedly. This is newly uncovered footage shows young girls participating in a fashion show at Mar-a-Lago last week. Young girls, this is last week, allegedly. This is what's going on in Mar-a-Lago. Still. Okay? So if y'all think that shit ends and starts with Epps, wait, what's the other dude name? Palm Beach Pete. Look at this shit. Y'all seen Palm Beach Pete? Okay, let me, so somebody seen, let me find the first video of Palm Beach Pete. They just like are playing in our fucking faces. Hold up. Homeowner shoots black teenager who returned dropped wallet to porch. Oh my God. What is this? 41 minutes ago. Look at this. A black teenager was shot by a homeowner after picking up a wallet he believed had been dropped on the man's porch and attempted to return it. The homeowner claimed self-defense.
The ID inside and went to the listed address to return it.
This seemed like AI. Hold up. Let me make sure this is real. This typical African is reporting this shit. I'm gonna wait till I see an official news source. So somebody driving that looked like okay, here it is.
And my video went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95, unbeknownst to me. And the next thing I know, I'm a viral sensation. I had my phone down for about 4 hours and I didn't know my phone was blowing up with all these comments from that video. So I got a lot of traction. It's pretty crazy. Thanks.
So you're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
That a boy, yeah.
Okay. Peace out.
So
hey everybody, this is Palm Beach Pete, and my video went viral. Some dude
Jeffrey
randomly
Epstein
filmed
had
me while I was
a,
driving on I-95,
had
unbeknownst to me. And the
thing
next thing
in
I know,
Palm Beach,
I'm a
a
viral
resident.
sensation. I had my phone down for about 4 hours, and I didn't know my phone was blowing
So
up.
there's
with
all these breakdowns about people
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds.
And some knucklehead films me, and then
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds.
And some knucklehead films me, and then
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds.
And some knucklehead films me, and then
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds.
And some knucklehead films me, and then
as perpetrating one of the largest frauds.
And some knucklehead films me, and then
as perpetrating.
What channel am I on? Okay, hold on. Copy link. All right. Who cares about this, right? But they're literally playing in our face with this Palm Beach Pete nigga. Now there's a Palm Beach Pete.
I lived in the city for a long time, worked in commercial real estate. I love to play tennis. I'm very social. I'm not going to change. This guy is dead, and he was a really bad person. And I can hold my head high. I didn't do anything. I just happen to have similar looks. I'm just a better looking version than Jeffrey. Back in the day, when I was living in the city, I went to a couple of parties, and Epstein was there at a party, and he was.
Bye. I had to restart my computer. All right, so more importantly,
Yeah.
all right, let's come back to Palm Beach Pete. This is Epstein's son, the Island Boys. They his kids.
Actually, Jeffrey Epstein. Starting off with the first and most obvious piece of evidence that both of them look identical to each other. Here's a side-by-side picture of the both of them, and you literally cannot tell either of them apart. Next, the both of them literally have the same exact teeth. So as you can see right here, this is Jeffrey Epstein's bottom row of teeth. And then if we go ahead and look at Palm Beach Pete's bottom row of teeth, literally identical to Jeffrey Epstein's. Next, in a recent interview, it was actually revealed that Jeffrey Epstein and Palm Beach Pete actually lived in the same areas at the exact same time. So when Jeffrey Epstein was living in New York, so was Palm Beach Pete. And then when Jeffrey Epstein was living in Florida.
I see decay on Palm Beach Pete's teeth, and Jeffrey Epstein ain't play that. He was a stickler about teeth. All right, so let's go back to Instagram. And I wanted to, what's this? Okay. Oh, before I do that, this is what TMZ had put out. So the whole narrative was, oh, the Democrats want to prove this, or the Republicans want to prove that, and it was all nonsense. So this is what TMZ did earlier, well, the other day. Can y'all see that? No.
Goes to Disney World with their family. Want to talk to everybody in our audience right now. That if anybody goes to Disney World with their family for spring break, or goes to a beach somewhere, or anywhere on vacation, and you see one of the 535 members of Congress, take a picture and send it to us at TMZ. We will post that picture on our website, on our social media, and we will put it on our television shows. We want to show what they are doing at your expense. And we want everybody to hear that. And we are waiting for those pictures. Want to talk to everybody in our audience right now. That if any
It says Tiger Woods was arrested for DUI in Florida. Oh, damn. That's his car. God damn, in the middle of the day? It was, oh, and then Delta. Airlines. Said, you know what? We're losing all this spring break money. And you bitches are getting ready to go on spring break. So the Delta CEO,
the line where you get your ID,
said that he stripped members of Congress of their special priority privileges in response to Democrat-led shutdown, calling it an inexcusable use of TSA agents. I don't know if it's a Democrat-led shutdown, but whatever. And it says Atlanta's Delta Airlines announced this week that it's suspending its standalone service for members of Congress until TSA is fully funded. Due to the impact on resources from long-standing government shutdown, Delta will temporarily suspend the services to member of Congress flying Delta. The statement read, next to safety, Delta's number one priority is taking care of our people and customers, which has become increasingly difficult in the current environment. A spokesperson for Delta told AJC that House and Senate members will now be treated like all flying passengers according to their SkyMile status. In other words, just like you and me. And then we also have the plane crashes or almost collisions. Now, what the hell is this? That looks like AI. There was another. This is the one at LaGuardia. Hey, DGF, hey, Enlightened Soul. There was another close call the other day. Where was it? Like 2 days ago, there was an almost collision. Let me see. Should I call it a near plane crash? What's those black fighter jets called? Okay, Black Hawk. Okay, here it is.
You're right, clear left. Clear. 589. You can continue your descent. Traffic no factor. 20 right, clear left.
Clear land. We were flying to RA, United 589.
United 589. Just want to clarify here. Did you get just a traffic call reference to helicopter, or did they restrict your altitude or anything?
We had a resolution advisory for United 589 RA.
Okay, so you guys had an RA. Okay, thank you. And
that's air traffic control asking the airline, did y'all get any warning or anything? Nigga, what? Ain't y'all? But these people are overworked.
Helicopter crossing in front of a packed passenger plane as it attempted to land. Listen to the concern of air traffic controllers when they realized what happened.
we're going to be addressing that. because that was not good.
Authorities say a United Airlines flight with 168 passengers and crew on board was on final approach just moments from landing at John Wayne Airport near Los Angeles when the two aircraft came so close it triggered the plane's anti-collision alert system.
The alarm that the United jet got in its cockpit was the most serious alarm possible. So it told that United jet, you need to level off right now or you're going to hit that helicopter.
United says the jet pilots saw the chopper, immediately leveling the aircraft to avoid it after the alert. Air traffic control had warned the pilots beforehand to watch out for traffic, but afterward asked those pilots what happened.
United 589, just want to clarify.
I want y'all to see what happened inside the cockpit. I think they're automatic. They got some automatic shit where the plane on its own started moving out the way. Wait, so what's this flight name? United. Let me just click that. United UA. Okay, so maybe we can find it that way. This stuff is scary. Maybe they took it down because I can't find it. Basically, when the helicopter was getting closer, the plane, United Airlines, Black Hawk. I'm not flying no more. My sisters was talking about where we going for family vacation this year. Home. I ain't going with them. Is this it? All right, I'll find it later. Is this it?
You just sent traffic no factor 20 right. United 589. Did you get or anything? United 589.
According to Trump, oh no, it's something different. It's too much of this. Well, in the video, you can see where the plane, and you can hear where the plane starts to move on its own because the pilots can't see. It's a Black Hawk, for God's sakes. Let's see.
California, a United Airlines flight with 168 people on board was on right to our senior right
between a California Air National controllers and the pilots were tracking the chopper when the 737's collision avoidance system alerted, telling the pilots to stop their descent and level off. Preliminary flight data has the two aircraft about 525 feet apart vertically and approximately 1,400 feet laterally, a little over a quarter of a mile at their closest point.
This is closer than we would like for airplanes and helicopters to be. However,
all right, I'll try to find a video where the plane's internal system, like, just move the plane out of the way on their own.
Previously unseen angles of the collision between an American Airlines flight and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. In the first...
That's from James. All right, we'll get off this. Because one more thing I wanted to show you. This guy right here, he puts it the best.
Republicans in the Senate turned on Trump and voted unanimously with Democrats to fully pay TSA agents after 40 fucking days of the government shutdown. And they turned on Trump because they specifically included money for ICE and border.
They have some kind of system where if they see a crash coming and they can avoid it, the plane, it started to go back up. So thank God for that. Because the pilots didn't see it, air traffic control, they were too late. They told me, did they call y'all? Did they tell y'all they was going? Like,
Border Patrol. But that's not even the real story. The real story is why this happened. Why Republicans turned on Trump and voted unanimously with Democrats. And the reason why is because Delta Airlines canceled all special perks and services for all Congress members until they voted to fully fund TSA agents. And because TMZ also urged everybody to send them pictures of any and every congressperson who was seen on vacation while TSA agents were literally suffering with no pay. And that was a lesson right there. The fact that Trump was never the pressure point point, he was always the shield. Every time Trump wanted to do something like the big, beautiful bill that gave trillions in tax cuts to the ultra rich, or when he bombed Iran and Republicans in Congress wouldn't tell him that he didn't have the authority to do it. Republicans in Congress have always hid behind Trump's bullshit for years. He absorbs the outrage, takes the heat, and they get to shrug and say that, what can we do about it? Or, I didn't see it, I don't know anything about it. But the moment the consequences landed on them personally, they fucking folded. The reality is that Trump is a fucking narcissist. He genuinely does not process public humiliation the same way that normal people do. It actually fuels him. But Republicans who aren't term limited, oh, they fucking care deeply about their reputation, their comfort, and their status. They just never really had to defend it directly because Trump always got the heat. This vote revealed the architecture of the system, and it works like this. Trump does the unpopular thing. The outrage goes to Trump. Republicans in Congress who can stop it act stupid, and nobody's perks get touched. They rinse and repeat this for years, and Trump always gets away with it. The TSA situation broke that architecture because Trump wasn't the fucking variable. Congress was. And the second that happened, boom, a unanimous motherfucking vote. So the question is, what if we stopped trying to move Trump and started making Congress own every single fucking decision? And I'm not just talking about call your congressman. I'm also talking about forcing these corporations to turn on government. We're talking about Delta level consequences, TMZ level public targeting, making every Republican senator who votes to gut Medicaid explain it at their airport gate. Make them own the deportations. Make them own the cuts by name in public where their lives are. Trump will never fold to shame, but this week proved that Congress, oh, they fold fast as fuck. While we were all sleeping, Republicans in the Senate turned on Trump and voted unanimously with Democrats to fully pay TSA agents after 40 fucking days of a government shutdown. And they turned on Trump because they specifically excluded money for ICE and Border Patrol. But that's not even the real story. The real story is why this happened. Why Republicans turned on Trump and voted unanimously with Democrats. And the reason why is because Delta Airlines canceled all special perks and services for all Congress members until they voted to fully fund TSA agents. And because TMZ also urged everybody to send them pictures of any and every congressperson who was seen on vacation while TSA agents were literally suffering with no pay. And that was a lesson right there. The fact that Trump was never the pressure point, he was always the shield. Every time Trump wanted to do something like the big, beautiful bill that gave trillions in tax cuts to the ultra rich, or when he bombed Iran and Republicans in Congress wouldn't tell him that he didn't have the authority to do it.
I'm sitting here running my mouth. The Democrats, the Republicans and the Democrats are full of shit, both of them. Because the Democrats, they just sitting back letting this shit happen. They don't give a shit either. So this is one of the videos TMZ posted. She's trying to hide. Is on the airplane. She got a special escort. She's a senator from Tennessee, I believe. She's trying to get off. She voted no to funding the TSA and was getting her ass on the plane.
I'm getting the video. Are you? Yeah, I am. That's good. Okay. Good for you. You there?
And this is what they didn't want from TMZ because people were on it. Okay.
He said, did Simone push Heavenly?
Oh God, I'm so sick of them. What else? Do y'all see these? I can go on with this shit all night. These judges they putting in, trying to put in.
Bring back perpetrating. If you bring back perpetrating because of all these perpetrators perpetrating, we're willing to bring back asshat.
Perpetrating has now been replaced by capping. The black delegates will agree to bring back perpetrating in exchange for not only asshat, but tomfoolery. We await word from the delegates of Atlanta to see if they will retract capping. I will now pass this off to the rest of the black delegation for confirmation on perpetrating for asshat and tomfoolery.
to the black delegation.
Oh, look, right. This ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. So, they're trying to bring back perpetrating instead of capping. So let me get in these comments. How can I view the comments? So, as an original NY delegate now residing in Atlanta, I like to add the words skeezer and heifer to be brought back with perpetrating. As a member of the Atlanta Black Delegation, Peace Up A-Town, I vote to bring back perpetrating in exchange for asshat and tomfoolery. Let the record reflect. So this Black Delegation, West Coast LA Division, as a Secretary of Black Delegation of the West Coast Division, we are willing to offer the word fronting if the Atlanta Division is not willing to retract capping, as capping is a newer word still in use for the culture. Fronting, however, has been eligible for retirement for at least 15 to 20 year term. We will wait for Atlanta Division to respond. I yield back my time. But no, let me see if it's in my where's my mentions and stuff at? Messages, where the notifications? So this little hussy gonna say, how did I get to the comment? Why is it not letting me go to the comment? Did she delete it? Oh, she must have blocked me. That's why. So I'm gonna have to go in here and basically, let me see. My comments should still be there though. Oh, if she blocked me, I won't be able to see it. Let me look on my other page. Hold on. It ain't even important. She was like, yes, it is. Because I want to read exactly what she said. Hold on. Because I'm sick of them. And by them, you'll know who I mean. Shit. I should have sent this to myself. Let me send this to me. Where's Richie B? Here it is. Just send it, y'all. Okay. Not now. Wait, y'all can see where I'm at on this map? This is why I don't like coming on here. What is this map? People can see where I am? Who can see your location? I don't want nobody to see my location.
To the black delegation.
It was this Spanish girl on here. Where is my comment? Basically, she was like, I'm from the New York delegation, and it also includes Latinos, and we came up with fronting and something else. Damn it, I can't find the comment now. It's stupid, I know. But like the audacity. Okay. I should be able to see.
Are you willing to bring back perpetrating? If you bring back perpetrating because of all these perpetrators perpetrating. We're willing to bring back.
Oh, give me a check. All right, I can't find it, but she was like, as a New York, the Latino and Black delegations, I'm a part of the Latino delegation, and we actually started perpetrating and perping, and it was like, girl, ain't nobody talking to you. Like, I can't find the comment because it was like full of audacity. Is Israel trying to buy Greece? I'm so sick of Israel, y'all. I don't care if they flag me or call. I don't know what a Zionist. I don't care what a Zionist is. I really don't.
Having nukes was always just a fraud. It was a farce. It was a facade. Just
I don't want to
serve as a quote haven.
Black people. In the ongoing negotiations to bring back Mark Asbusta, critical errors have been made. I would like to personally apologize and henceforth declare that all raisins in the potato salad shall be banned at all functions. However, we would like to ask that once a year you teach one of us how to play spades. None of us understand how to play this game. If these are acceptable terms, please let me know in the comments.
Is it right that those making under $184,500, their effective payroll tax rate is
one more thing, then we can get on to the fun stuff. What about Epstein? Y'all want to see something really sick? Or will that ruin the mood? Let me know if y'all want to see something sick. No, I think this might be.
My name's Josephine Gilbo. I'm a former intelligence officer. I spent 17 years in the U.S. Army. I've held assignments as an intelligence officer at the DIA, the ODNI, NSA, and DHS.
What's her name?
And of course, as an intelligence officer in the Army. I've held a top secret clearance with a polygraph, just to give you an idea of my access and experience when it comes to these assignments. One of my many duties along the way has been counterterrorism. I was a counterterrorism officer in the U.S. Army. And I want to give you the definition of terrorism as we use it here in the United States. Terrorism is the premeditated use of violence or threat of violence against civilians or property to induce fear, coercion, or intimidation aimed at government or societies to achieve political, religious, or ideological objectives. Given this information, we're going to focus back now to the bombing of Manab. 165 little girls were killed by United States Tomahawks from a United States vessel in the area of operation. A modern Tomahawk missile is equipped with onboard cameras, real-time targeting imagery. Satellite imagery is constantly collected by several intelligence agencies, several countries in real time. Let's talk about what that satellite imagery would show of the Manab Little Girls School. Murals. The entire school was surrounded by colorful children painting, flower, bright color murals surrounded this school. And it was, without a doubt, a school if you looked at it through satellite imagery. It was without a doubt a school when you looked at it through the onboard camera of the Tomahawk missile. It was clear. Now let's talk about when the attack started on Iran. 10 a.m. At 10 a.m., Israel, along with the United States, began attacking Iran. By 10:20, the staff at Minab school began evacuating the children. Strike one. Hit the school. The kids moved to the prayer room. Strike two. Hit the prayer room. 163 kids dead. Strike three. Hit nearby. Multiple sources, including intelligence reports, regional sources, and
basically, that was no mistake what they did with those little girls in that school. Let me show y'all. Look at Karen. Karen is aging backwards. I don't know if that's Photoshop. But then you have Pete Hegseth saying, I should have played that first, that he is, hold up, because I don't think y'all people are paying attention. Hegseth.
Punishing violence on the enemy.
This is who is in charge of the military.
We unleash overwhelming and punishing violence on the enemy. We also don't fight with stupid rules of engagement.
Yes, you do. Isn't it a part of the Geneva Convention where you can't bomb civilians, schools, churches, like historic landmarks? There are rules to fighting. Like, what do you mean stupid rules of engagement? Like, when everybody, I feel like everybody is just like complicit. Everybody is just watching this shit happen. It's unbelievable to me.
We untie the hands of our warfighters to intimidate, demoralize, hunt, and kill the enemies of our country.
This is the same nigga that be talking about pray Jesus and all this stuff.
No more politically correct and overbearing rules of engagement. Just common sense, maximum lethality, and authority for warfighters.
These are war crimes. That's why he bombed the little girl's school. They did that. This girl said they did that on purpose. If you listen to what she's saying, the jets that they use have real-time, up-to-date satellite, almost like camera. So they saw, it was no mistake. They saw what they were doing.
U.S. officials are required to confirm a target for the U.S. Navy and military operations to ensure accuracy and reduce errors. This is how it works. This is how it worked that day. NBC News reports USS Sprunitz, a guided missile destroyer, shot the Tomahawk. Commander Leigh R. Tate, Executive Officer Jeffrey E. York, commanded USS Sprunitz, who shot a Tomahawk and killed 165 little girls. After this was done, the same destroyer conducted a replenishment at sea with USNS Henry Kaiser back ready to fire. March 4th, March 10th, and March 18th, they replenished their firearms. They replenished their weapons. No pause for review, no pause for investigation, no calls for this command to appear in front of Congress and report to the American people why We just bombed a school knowing it was a school. Nothing. Silence. Lies. Excuses. Who are the terrorists? Who are the bad guys in this story? This is the story of our timeline. By our own definition of terrorism, and I can say this as a former counter-terrorist officer, we are the terrorists. We are the bad guys. Now, what's going to happen next? Our U.S. military is about to die. A bloodbath. They are at the bottom of the totem pole. That's the reality of it. In this whole scheme, they're the pawn. Slaves to the elite, the Epstein class. And the hardest thing about everything I'm saying right now is none of us up here can save them. No matter what we say today, no matter if we cry, no matter if we yell, we will not save them. But I'm going to try. I call on USS Tripoli Commander Captain Patrick J. Sullivan. Stop the ship now. Turn the ship around now. You are going to be complicit in war crimes and the death of our brothers and sisters, of Marines, of your Marines. Their blood and death will be on your hands. Captain Patrick J. Sullivan, stop the ship now. Turn it around. Turn the USS Tripoli around now. My name's Josephine.
So that touches me because I have a cousin that's in the Middle East right now. I hope it's true where they're sabotaging the the ships and starting fires and shit, because it's like they're wow. There's so much stuff happening. All right, I'm gonna get off this because there's so much stuff. Now, I wonder if this is true, real quick, that the internet cables, Iran reportedly threatened to target undersea internet cables in the Strait of Hormuz and the Red Sea, which carried 90 to 90% of. No, I didn't. That's not true. Global data. Experts warn any disruption could severely impact global communications and financial systems. I heard it was like 20 or less than that. Okay, Michelle. All right. So let us make a transition to back to the verses. So we are going to go over to, I'm actually just going to play. How should we do this? Should we just go on over to Twitch and watch the Joe Button Pod and all of her other shows, or should I play it in the background? Y'all want to see it, right? Y'all just don't want to listen to it. All right, so what we're going to do now is we are going to go, hold on. We're going to go over to Twitch. Let me add it. Okay, I want to do something else. Wait. All right, so my YouTube people going over to Twitch before I drop YouTube. I want to make this YouTube video separate. I want to name this one something else. Okay, Twitch is up. You need the link. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Oops, here we go. That is the Twitch link. Join me there. Okay, getting ready to drop YouTube from the chat. And of course, you can always go to my Twitter. I like to put the links in the chat because sometimes the Twitter is hard to find. Hey, Malaya, happy early birthday. Y'all, Malaya is having a good year. She's having twins, and it's her birthday tomorrow. Shout out to her. Okay. All right, I'm ending YouTube real quick. All right, let's